Good morning, dear students. This is chemistry period, and this is our chapter number first, matter in our surrounding. Okay, and today we have to learn about the topic which is the states of matter. This topic we you already learned in a previous classes. Okay, so how many states of matter are there? There are three states of matter, which are these: solid, liquid, and gases. Okay, what are the properties for these states? Okay, and how these particles are composed in such states. Okay, so today we'll learn about this. Before going to start this, I will show you one video. See this video first, and then we'll discussing this states in details.
Since early times, human beings have been trying to understand their surroundings. As we look at our surroundings, we see a large variety of things with different shapes, sizes, and textures. Everything in this universe that we see is made up of material which is called matter. Matter occupies space and has mass. All matter is made up of tiny particles. If we were to observe sunlight falling through a window, we would be able to see tiny particles floating in the air. These particles have spaces between them. Let's demonstrate that using the example of salt dissolved in water. When we dissolve salt in water, the particles of salt get into the space between the particles of water. Also, you will observe that there is no change in the water level. Thus, we have found that particles have space between them. You will also see that the particles continuously move. A drop of ink slowly spreads in water. Matter around us exists in three states: solid, liquid, and gaseous. Matter in the solid state has definite shape and volume. This is because the particles in solid are tightly packed, fit together in a regular way, and there is no big space between the particles. Therefore, the force of attraction between the particles is very strong, and the only movement they make are tiny vibrations to and fro. That is why solids are rigid and retain their shape. If we take a stone and put it in a box, the pebble retains its shape. Matter in liquid state has no fixed shape but has a fixed volume. In liquids, the particles are most closely held together but are not in a fixed pattern. Particles move freely and have greater space between each other. Because of the greater space between the particles, the force of attraction between the particles is weaker than in the solid. Matter in gaseous state has no definite shape and no definite volume. In the gaseous state, the particles are far apart. There is a lot of space between the particles and they move about randomly at high speeds. Due to the huge space between the particles, there is no force of attraction. When a stone is dropped into a beaker with water, why does the stone sink into the water? Let us explore. Generally, the density of solid is high compared to liquid and gas because there are not big spaces between the particles. Gases have much lower densities than either liquids or solids. Let us examine compressibility, another attribute of matter. These are empty syringes. Close the nozzles of the syringes with rubber corks. Fill one syringe with chalk pieces, fill another with water, and leave one syringe empty. Insert the piston and try to compress the material in the syringe. You will see that the syringe with the solids is not compressible because the solids are rigid. The syringe with water is compressible because there is greater space between particles compared to solids. The syringe which is empty is easily compressible because the particles in a gas, in this case the air in the syringe, have more space than solids and liquids. This experiment shows that gas is highly compressible compared to solids and liquids. Yet another attribute which differentiates solids, liquids, and gases is diffusion. When perfume is released into the air, the fragrance spreads very fast. This is due to the movement at high speed of particles and the large space between them, thereby gases show the property of very fast diffusion. Liquids have less diffusion when compared to gas. In solids, diffusion is negligible.
Okay, this is all about this states of matter. Okay, so now we will discussing the properties of solids, liquid, and gases. Okay, so there are three states of matter, as you know: there are three states of matter, which are these: solid, liquids and gases. States are divided into three: solid state, liquid state and gaseous state. Then now, properties of solids. Okay, what are the properties of solids? Solids have definite shapes and fixed volume. See, solids have definite shape and fixed volume. See this image here. The all particles of solid are very closely packed with each other. There is a spaces are very less. Actually, we can say there is a no space between two particles. Okay, so that's it has a definite shape and fixed volume. Volume, the solid have fixed volume. That means we cannot change the shape of a solid. Okay, and have a definite shape. Now, next property is space between the particle is very minimum. That means, see, there is a, we can easily see no space between the particle, very small, either very small or there is a no any space between two particles. Okay, so we can conclude that when we talking about solids, there is a space in the particle of solid is a very less or no. Now, third point, the force of attraction between the particles is maximum. See, this is the piece of any solid. Okay, and here are the particles are arranged very closely, tightly packed with each other. Spaces are very less and force of attraction between the particles are maximum. Okay, the force of attraction is maximum. Solid have definite shape, fixed volume, spaces are very less and the force of attraction is maximum. Now third point, yes, force of attraction. फोर्थ पॉइंट, द मूवमेंट ऑफ पार्टिकल इज मिनिमम. ऑब्वियसली स्पेसेस बहुत कम है, फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन ज़्यादा है. दैट मीन्स स्पेसेस बिटवीन दो पार्टिकल्स और मूवमेंट बिटवीन टू पार्टिकल इज वेरी लेस. ओके, स्पेसेस नहीं है तो मूवमेंट होगा नहीं. देन फिफ्थ point, they are least compressible. Compressible means the things which we can compressed. Okay, जिसे हम press कर सकते हैं. That means if we take the example of brick, okay, we can compress the brick. No, because the particles of this is such kind of solid is having no spaces between them. The force of attraction is maximum. It has a definite shape, so we can't compress such solid particles. Okay, so the compressibility is a less. That means we can say they are least compressible. हम उसे compress नहीं कर सकते. That means press नहीं कर सकते because spaces between the particles of such matter is very less and force of attraction is maximum. Now the sixth point is their rate of diffusion is the least. Now what is mean by the diffusion? Diffusion means the spreading from higher concentration region to lower concentration region. Okay, that means mixing with each other. That means spreading from one area to another area. And proper definition is the diffusion is defined as the spreading from the higher concentration region to lower concentration region. That means spread hona means फैल जाना. Okay, diffusion means फैल जाना from higher concentration region to lower concentration region. This is the diffusion. Now their rate of diffusion is least. So the why this is happened, because the particles of the solid are very tightly bound with each other and force of attraction is maximum between the particle, so that here diffusion rate is least. The rate of diffusion is least, all as well as the rate of compression is also least. यहाँ पे compression भी नहीं होगा and diffusion भी नहीं होगा. Why? Because spaces जो है दो particles के बीच की वो बहुत कम है and force of attraction is maximum. So recall one all properties. So let's recall all the property. First property is it has a definite shape, fixed volume. Okay, it has a definite shape, fixed volume. Second property, the space between the particle is some minimum, or we can say no space between two particles. Force of attraction is maximum. Movement of particle is minimum. Okay, movement of particle is minimum, and the less compressibility, less diffusion rate, all these are the properties of solids. Okay, now here is about the only properties of solid. Now in next class we will discussing the properties of liquid, properties of gases. Okay, so here we stop.